With nearly 10,000 trees and shrubs, Bedgebury Pinetum is the most complete collection of temperate conifers in the world. What better time to see it in all its glory than autumn?
There is no other site like it anywhere, and I would say that within the world. You know, it's a fantastic collection of conifers. Not everybody's favourite plant, but when you see them in the landscape and see them allowed to grow to their full potential, you know, this is a place to come and really appreciate just how beautiful they are.
So am I right in saying you actually planted this with the 4 seasons in mind, Chris? Is that right, this
Yep.
area?
When we were thinking about the landscape here, we wanted to try and create as much interest as possible. So we thought we've got to have plants associated with the 4 seasons and also the 5 senses. So it's not just about what might look good at certain times of the year, it's also what might smell nice at certain times of the
You
year.
wouldn't think that, would you, actually, with trees?
No,
But you're right, you
exactly.
can. They're very evocative as well,
There's
aren't they?
superb plants tucked away at the back there, the viburnum bodnatens. It's flowers now, and it's a beautiful scented smell. We have a tree over there called the Katsura, and when the leaves turn, and it's just gone past it now, it smells like toffee apple or candy floss or burnt sugar. The number of people that will sort of walk up, they get to that tree and they go, "What's that I can smell?" And it's
candy
great.
floss van round the corner. Or
Exactly, exactly.
And this one, you were saying about the colours of the pine trees, which I suppose we almost take for granted. We just see them as stock green, and that's not the case at all, is it?
No, not at all. I mean, these are garden plants, but this particular plant is called Cryptomeria japonica elegans, and this is this wonderful juvenile, soft, quite feathery foliage. It looks quite aggressive, but it's not. Normally, it's that colour. It's a wonderful green colour all the way through the summer.
Amazing.
As soon as the autumn comes on and you get the colder winds start to hit it, it bronzes off and it stays that lovely purple, almost coppery colour all the winter. And then when spring comes back again, it greens up again.
What was it called again?
This is Cryptomeria japonica elegans.
Easy
so
for you to
Cryptomeria
say.
elegans. Oh, I know. This is probably one of the oldest living plants.
And you say they were just one gust of wind now, we're in the middle of November, that's just going to be one big sort of pile of leaves at the
We
bottom.
tend to find that the wind will gradually shred them off the tree. But if we got a really heavy frost tonight, you'd end up with this donut of yellow leaves on the floor in the morning. They just literally drop them overnight. But I mean, this is why, you know, as the eye, they're starting to fall off.
Yeah.
Their position, as they call it, is set in. So it's had its fill of the leaves. The leaves have done their job this summer rather, and now it's going to go to bed.
It's almost like a petal though, isn't it?
It is.
A curved petal. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm guessing though, Chris, every time you come round and you look at Bedgebury, however long you've been here, you must see something different, something else to appreciate about it.
I never tire of taking a walk because I will see things every time. In fact, most of the time I'm looking upwards, so I tend to trip up a lot. But there's so many things to see. I mean, one of these highlights, I think, is things like this. This is a Leyland cypress hedge. Now, you know, a lot of people
Nightmare in my garden, I can tell you.
it'd be a nightmare in most people's, yeah. But if you look at it now, it was planted in the middle of the 60s. And, you know, it's a wonderful feature here. And things like Leyland, they may be unpopular, but as a landscape tree, in the right place, they are an amazing plant.
You see, when you do have it like that, how it does, it's, you know, more than fit for purpose, it really does accentuate Bedgebury as a place to come and visit.
It's absolutely superb. And like I say, you know, alongside that, of course, you've got all the other trees in the collection. You've got the wonderful autumn colours as we've been looking at before. Spring is a great time. You see the young flowers starting to appear. It's just superb.
Whatever time of year you decide to visit Bedgebury Pinetum, you'll find strolling through the 350 acres of rolling Wealden countryside a joy to behold. Julie Maddocks at Bedgebury for YourKentTV.